start with our visiting team. We'd like for you to put your hands together for Mr. Jake Corey from Clarksville High School. And that is Clarksville's longest senior. And now for your Rock Creek Lions. First we have Maddie Clark. Maddie's parents are Stacy and Troy Clark. Maddie participates in football, soccer, basketball, softball, track and field, National Honor Society, and the Student Council in FCA. Maddie Clark's favorite memory from Rock Creek is when Coach Grigg got out of the bus in the middle of the road to close the doors because it was dry.
Good evening, everybody. This is Greg Burton along with BJ Perro. This is pregame ceremonies before the Rock Creek Clarksville boys basketball game. It's senior night here at Rock Creek, and they'll be introducing all the seniors. First out was Maddie Clark, and I'm not going to comment much about these. I'm just going to announce who they are. Yes, never. Here's Aubrey Messer. She's out next. Aubrey recently signed with Manchester College. That's where she's going to go to school. Oh, yeah. Yes, you're right.
A psychology degree and to participate in basketball and track and field. Once again, Aubrey Messer.
Oh, you're muted. You want unmuted?
No, I'm unmuted.
Next we have Nevaeh Coward.
All right, we have a cheerleader next, senior Nevaeh Cowart. I taught her last year. Wonderful girl to have in class.
Been my daughter's best friend in college or in high school since 8th grade.
Going on a state run with the boys basketball team.
She got an award from me last year at Awards Day.
She's been in cheerleading all 4 years.
Yes.
And track.
Yes.
Next we have Madison Childs.
Maddie Childs is the next one out.
Oh, she's been at Rock Creek
Forever. I taught her in middle school. I taught her last year in English, a junior, when she was a junior.
Shopping, hanging with her friends, and crocheting. Her favorite memory is when the boys went on a state run. Her future plans are to attend Ivy Tech for interior design.
Interior design.
Yep.
What
That's what they said.
Kevin White announced her as pursuing.
One more time for Madison Childs. Next up, Bailey King.
Bailey King.
Bailey's parents are Laura Farrell and Christian King.
And I had her in junior English last year as well.
She's been here since a freshman. I had her in computer science.
I showed up at Cracker Barrel one day with my son Michael, and she was like the hostess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's not there anymore.
She was the quietest kid I've ever met. She
Really?
did not speak her entire freshman year in my class.
Well, she didn't speak in my class last year either.
Yeah,
No.
so only recently I've noticed her speaking a lot more.
She and Maddie were good friends. Maddie Childs.
Up next, Mr. Will Voskill.
Will Vosco.
One of two Voskels in the school.
Twin brothers, aren't they? Yep.
Will sports are football, soccer, track and field, cheer.
I remember, is this their second year here or third? I remember when they showed up first day of school, when they'd gone to Providence, I do believe.
Yeah, I think that's their third year.
Yeah. I went and talked to them in the morning in the gym. They were
They
rather,
might have been
they
here
were
since
rather
freshman
quiet
year
there.
because I had them in class.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
probably sophomore year.
Yeah.
One more time for Mr. Will Voskill.
Now they're both real popular now.
Yeah,
And outgoing.
Yeah, they hang out with my son all the time.
Yeah.
They just went ice skating.
He came out second, but he's coming up.
I don't know, my son. I don't know. I don't know.
His parents are Roger and Michelle.
Next out is Zach Ard. He is a twin. He has
Yeah.
a sister who's a cheerleader, Zoe.
Zach's activities are football, cheer, track and field, National Honor Society, and scouts.
Zach's a good kid.
Yeah, I like him.
It's when Zoe and Hannah failed trying to do a shoulder stick. Zach's future plans are to become a plumber.
Nice. I don't know. Is that his mother?
That's his mom. Yeah, she's having health issues.
Oh, yeah, she has had
Yeah.
for years. Yes. I didn't know if that was his mother, though.
Yeah. I don't know if it was like they knew it was coming, but it's been a while.
She's had issues for a long My wife had them in kindergarten,
Is Miss Zoe R.
and she had issues then. Here comes Zoe Ard, sister of Zach Ard, and that's her dad escorting.
Student council, where she is the vice president. Her favorite memory is when the boys' basketball team won sectionals her freshman year. Zoe's future plans are to go to college and to become a dental hygienist.
Zoe and Zach, along with many others, have the distinction of being members of my all-time favorite class that I taught, eighth grade English. Aubrey Messer was in that class as well.
And they went the distance. They were kindergarten here.
Yes, right. Next up is Hannah Sleep. She was in that class as well. And we got the sleep section in front of us here. Family.
All 40 of them?
And she is class treasurer.
I'm kind of disappointed, though. I don't see a fathead, one of those signs.
That would have been good.
But they do have signs, but they're not.
Her future plans are to go to Ivy Tech
Fathead.
and become a nurse, a certified nurse, midwife, and to work at Norton's.
So Hannah wants to be a nurse when she grows. I was getting ready to say when she grows up, when she
Next
gets
year.
out of school. Yes.
Next we have Mr. Rashad Smith.
Next out is Rashad Smith.
Rashad Smith
He's a basketball player. He'll be starting tonight.
Rashad's activities are basketball, track and field.
He played soccer, too.
Yeah, he didn't announce that, did he?
He did not.
No.
His favorite memory from Rock Creek is the summer basketball trips. His future plans still undecided. Everyone, one more time.
Yeah, got plenty of time to figure it out.
Yes. Sunday is March. Got March, April, and May.
Yeah.
Next we have Mr. Carson Smith.
And next is basketball player Carson Smith. He's got a cheering section down to our right
Yep.
as well.
Another one who's been here since kindergarten.
Yes, he was in kindergarten. That is correct.
2K. His favorite memory from Rock Creek is all the times that they stayed in hotels over the summer basketball trips. His future plans are to continue his education and basketball career.
I had Carson in 2 classes last year, English class and a geometry class.
For Mr. Carson.
Interesting classes. It was never dull.
Next we have Jamarcus Hamilton.
Next out is basketball player Jamarcus Hamilton. Not Russell, but Hamilton.
Marcus's activities
Let's see if you can do the whole game without calling him Jamarcus Russell.
and hanging with the guys. His favorite memory is coaching the elementary
I also had
basketball team.
Jamarcus in 2 classes last year, the same classes
And his future plans
as Carson.
get money.
Doesn't care how he gets it, just
Yes.
as long as he obtains it,
Yes.
get the currency.
I think he has the drive to
I like
obtain
him.
money. Yes.
I like him.
Yes. I had no complaints about him as a student
I had
last year.
him when he first started as a freshman, and I immediately was
He-
like,
he-
I like this guy.
He worked hard for me.
What if he did?
Martin.
Next is Noah Martin.
With an entourage himself.
Yes. And Noah's a senior.
Basketball.
And following somewhat behind him is his younger brother, Jonah, who's also a basketball player.
His future plans are to continue his career in academics and athletics.
Just wherever it takes them.
Yes. Yes.
Just continuing it on.
One more time for Noah Martin.
Who's that? Oh.
That's an evening news guy.
Please rise to your feet and give these wonderful student athletes
All right, so that's our seniors. That's the senior night presentation. As always, school is very appreciative of their accomplishments and how they've helped continue the school on. Are you gonna? Is this gonna be a separate from the game, or are you just gonna keep it here?
I'm just gonna stop it.
Yeah,
that's what you'll see warm-ups or whatever. We won't be talking for the next little bit, but we'll have it just playing.
All right. Good evening, everybody. This is Greg Burton along with BJ Perro, and once again, we're at Rock Creek for boys basketball action. The Rock Creek Lions, their final regular season game of the 2025-26 season. They're home against the Clarksville Generals. Rock Creek comes in with a record of 5 wins and 17 losses. Their last outing was 2 nights ago at Lanesville. It was a makeup game, a rescheduled game, and the Lions came away with a 3-point win, 51-48. For Clarksville, Clarksville is 4-17 on the season. They have lost their last 7 games. Their last game was at Austin, a very good Austin team, and that was on Tuesday night, and they lost big, 74-41.
Oh man,
yeah,
that is a spanking.
And again, Austin is very. I've seen Austin play this year.
Yeah,
they're very talented. They could win their sectional. All right, before we get into particulars, once again, as always, I talk with Chris Brown during the JV game, and here is what he had to say about tonight.
Wednesday night at Lanesville.
Yeah. All right, Coach Chris Brown, coming off a good win
Wednesday night at Lanesville. I thought y'all played pretty well that night.
Yeah. It was a solid 4-quarter performance finally. We just one of the deals. I mean, we didn't really try to do anything special. We were trying to show a bunch of all the cards anyway, since we're going to play them in 6 days after that. So
right.
For sectional and stuff, but it was a solid win. We've not been able to do that all season long. So.
Well, you faced Clarksville tonight, and they've had kind of a rough season as well. I think they lost 7 in a row, if I'm not mistaken. What are you expecting from them tonight?
About the same. I mean, they're athletic. They got some athletic kids. They got nice freshmen.
They're real young.
They are young. They got freshmen, sophomores, and I think they only have 1 senior. But I mean, we just are gonna try to improve on what we did the other night. And, I mean, we didn't have a ton of turnovers. We had a couple bad ones late, but if we can keep those under control and we've been doing a pretty good job of rebounding. We won the rebounding war the other night by 9, I think, 9 or 10, maybe even 11. And we've done a decent job at that. But we shot too many threes. I know a lot of coaches might differ on me on that, but we don't have great. I have 2 kids that we feel comfortable shooting the 3 right now, and I mean we hit 4 out of 16 or something like that. And I think Lanesville was 3 out of 17 or 3 out of 18. I mean, the team shot well, but so we look to pound it in the paint. I mean, we're trying to get it inside. I mean, we have a good post presence with Noah Martin and Marcus Hamilton, and 2 seniors we've gone with all season long inside. And Joan has been playing really well as of late, his sophomore.
He was the leading scorer against Lanesville.
He was, yeah.
16.
Yeah, I thought, and he had a couple nice blocks and pretty good pretty important juncture of the game there, and so it was good to see him get active defensively because we try to hide him sometimes, and he actually he gave us a little bit of life on defense that night.
I saw you had Jamarcus on their best player.
Yeah,
I thought he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, and Pierce is such a good sophomore player. I mean, he is really good. He's grown a lot since last year. He's got a high IQ. And I can't say we did a great job on him, but I think in the moments where we needed to get stops, we were able to get stops on that particular play with the ball in his hands. If we switched off, we switched back, and we did a good job. I mean, but that was a good win. It was a great win, but the more important one is next Tuesday. So,
yes.
And that's what we're playing tonight for too as well. It's senior night, so you definitely want to defend your home court. You want your seniors to go out and win, and this will be a tough game. Regardless of Clarksville's schedule or our schedule, we both play tough schedules and play a lot of good teams, and so that's what we're gonna have to do is can we we gotta keep that focus on the task at hand and control our controllables and bring it to the table and hopefully come out with a victory.
Well, this is the last game of the season. Give me just a kind of a capsule review. What things have you seen make progress in your team this year?
Well, I mean, the MO for us is trap and press and speed us up. That's going to be the best way to get us to turn the ball over. We have done a much better job recently. We have cut down on turnovers, which last year's team, I can't judge the two because they're 2 totally different teams. Last year's team averaged I think we were top 30 in assists with 17 assists or 16
you
assists
had
a
3
game.
outstanding guards last
We
year.
did,
Yeah.
but this is a learning point for these guys.
Right.
And less than 10 turnovers a game.
Yeah.
And, I mean, when you're almost double up on your assist-to-turnover ratio, and we're almost the opposite of that this year, that's a problem. And it's been a problem. It's been Achilles' heel the entire season for us. Playing through adversity when things go bad, and you put your head down and you pout and you quit. I mean, it's just growing up and just being tough. I mean, that's where I think we're trying to get to, because they know the clock's running thin and time's running down, and it's now or never. I mean, we don't, early in the year you're like, hey, you got 20 games left, you got 15 games. We're not there. We got 1 game left and we're in it. So I mean, we're past all that other stuff. So I think for us moving forward, we got to continue to improve on that and go with our strong suit. We're realizing now that our kids are realizing now that we got a better opportunity scoring inside with these guys, and we got to get them open. We got to move without the basketball. And that's where we're getting better. Bang up on the boards, rebound, takes effort, and it'll help. We haven't had Rashad in 10 days, 12 days, so having him back is going to help. He's a senior too, and that'll help us. He gives us such a defensive presence, but. And that's who we're going with, tonight is our 4 seniors and
I was
Shane.
just getting ready to ask who you started tonight.
So we're going to go with Noah Jamar in the 4-5, and then we'll go with Carson, Rashad in the 2-3, and then Shane around the 1. And that's been a big thing. We switched after Christmas. I don't know any way to put it other than it wasn't working with Carson at the 1, because he was scoring really a lot of points early on, and it became the focus on defense, and that was frustrating for him, managing the basketball plus trying to score. So taking the ball out of his hands helps, and letting him be a little bit of creative, just flowing without having the responsibility of the ball in his hands all the time helps. So.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and all season long.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Greg. Thank you, you and BJ, and you all do a phenomenal job. You're doing a great job when the IHSA comments on how well our live stream is, and that's true because we get lots of compliments on it, and so that's a hats off to you guys. So I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Turn me.
There you go.
I just turned me on. You turned me back off.
All right, I gotta go fix something real quick.
All right. Well, let's take a look at let's set the table here tonight. It's Clarksville with a record of 4 wins, 17 losses, versus Rock Creek Academy, a record of 5 wins, 17 losses. The coach is Calvin McEwen in his first year at the helm of Clarksville. He was a superior guard on a Clarksville team about 10 plus years ago, and he was a high basketball IQ, let's put it that way. Clarksville actually won the regional that year. They lost to Park Tudor in the semi-state. That was a good Clarksville team, and Calvin ran the show. But this is his first year as the head coach of Clarksville. Like I said, 4-17. They're a very young team. Rock Creek is coached, of course, by Chris Brown. 406 wins, 342 losses. This is his 30th year at the helm of Rock Creek. Very similar in Sagarin ratings. Clarksville 42.62, Rock Creek 41.91. Last outings, Clarksville, as I've already mentioned, lost to Austin 74-41, and Rock Creek beat sectional opponent next Tuesday. They'll be playing them again, Lanesville, by 3, 51-48. Series over the over the lifetime of the schools, Clarksville leads the all-time series, 14 wins to 5. Last year, on February 28th, Rock Creek beat Clarksville 64-39. John Harrell prediction has Rock Creek winning tonight, 57-51. We'll see how that comes out. BJ is gone on a technical run right now. The live stream camera, not ours, but the one that runs, from the Champions Network, which there's no commentary on that. That is apparently not working tonight. Let's take a look at a couple things here. Clarksville's schedule, as I said earlier, they've lost 7 in a row. That started on January 31st. So the last time Clarksville actually won a game was January 23rd. That was at Crothersville, and they beat Crothersville by 3, 45-42. Since that time, they have lost to South Central, Scottsburg, Lanesville, Salem, North Harrison, Borden, and Austin. They play Rock Creek tonight, and on next, what day is it? Next Wednesday, they play in the Class 2A sectional, and they play Mitchell. And I think that, let me look that up, I believe that is actually at Mitchell. In that, it's a tough sectional for most opponents. In that sectional is Paoli, Providence, Mitchell, Salem, Crawford County, Clarksville, and Eastern. Of those teams, Paoli and Providence are the two favorites to win. Paoli is undefeated with 22 wins, no losses. Providence behind them at 13-7. For Rock Creek, as we said, they won their last game. In fact, they've won 2 out of their last 3. On February 18th, last week they went to Doss and they beat them by 9 points. Then last Friday night they went to Brown County. I went to that game and they lost by 10, 53-43. And then 2 nights ago they beat Lanesville by 3 points, 51-48. It was a pretty well played game by the Lions. I thought it was their best game from start to finish of the entire year. I talked to Chris Brown at school, and he kind of agrees with me there. Take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for Clarksville, Julian Gibson is a sophomore. They start a freshman, 2 sophomores, a junior, and a senior, but Julian Gibson is a sophomore. Number 5, Caleb Hawkins, is a freshman. He's the only freshman. I haven't seen him yet, but I am guessing this is just a wild game. He may or may not be the son of Jason Hawkins, former football coach. He's a current football coach at Clarksville, longtime coach at Charlestown. Number 12, Zion Stewart, is a sophomore. Jeremiah Freeman is number 15. He is a junior. And senior, the only senior they start is number 21, Jake Corbett. You heard Chris Brown talk about.
All right, sorry about that.
Oh, did you get it fixed?
Yeah.
Oh, just plug it in?
Yeah, somebody messed with it and plugged it in something else, but I got it going now.
All right. Okay.
See, that's job security.
Yes. Here we are, national anthem.
Good.
All right, let's look at the starting lineup for the Lions tonight. Jamarcus Hamilton stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He is a senior. Got 4 seniors starting tonight. Shane Edwards, a 5 foot 11 inch junior, is also a starter. Number 2, Rashad Smith, 5 feet 9 inches tall. He is a senior. Carson Smith, number 22, he is a 6 foot 2 inch senior. And Noah Martin stands 6 feet 5 inches tall. He is a senior. Probably coming off the bench fairly early will be number 20, Jonah Martin. He is a sophomore. He stands 6 feet 5 inches.
6'5", really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Both of the Martin brothers are 6 feet 5 inches tall. But neither one of them jumps center. I think that's Jamarcus who jumps center. Or Carson. I've seen Carson jump center before as well. So, Let's see, make sure I got everything in order. They're introducing the Clarksville players right now.
Starting at the other forward, the senior year, number 21, Jake Woodman.
Let me fix something there. I got somebody, I didn't capitalize his name, Zion Stewart. There you go. Okay, got the lights off, as you can see. To introduce the Lions. BJ, got a much better crowd here tonight. It's senior night, and in case you didn't catch us, we stream the senior night activities as well. Is that part of this, or is it?
Same one.
So it's all one.
Yeah, I just left it up.
So if you're watching this, you've probably already seen it. And again, you can go back and watch this. It's also on YouTube. We have a channel called Rock Creek Streaming, and you can catch all of our games out there as well.
Cameron, I'm sure they will.
Yeah. We didn't set up the things tonight.
I didn't think about it.
I didn't either.
I figured it wouldn't be that big of a crowd.
Yeah, me neither.
We live and we learn.
Yes.
The Lions are coached by Chris Brown.
All right, we're about ready to tip it off here. Rock Creek in their white uniforms.
29 years.
Do what?
Chris Brown, 29 years? Is that
30?
30 years?
Yeah.
He started when I was in 7th grade. I do remember him being there.
Clarksville in their away uniforms, black, gold trim, white numerals. Well, BJ, I want everybody to. We got a special announcement coming up at halftime, so I'll make sure everybody joins us. So Rob Gillian being acknowledged. I think this is his last game as well. I think he's done after this year. He told me this was going to be his last year before the season started, and I think they just gave him something.
Yeah, they gave him a plaque.
Yeah,
like a court. Oh,
yeah.
Really?
All right, Noah Martin jumping. The tip goes into backcourt to Caleb Hawkins, being guarded by Carson Smith. Carson fouls him, knocks it out of bounds, but no foul was called, so it's just out of bounds. Of course, in today's day and age, you don't know what a foul is anymore. No. Rock Creek in looks like a man-to-man defense to start out this game. Zion Stewart, he kicks it over. Pull up in the lane is good by Jake Corbett. First points of the game go to Clarksville. Once again, John Harrell has the Lions as, I think it was 6 points is what it says.
Yeah, I missed the whole John Harrell thing. I had to fix that camera.
Yeah, you were busy, but I basically read it word for word. So.
What was his prediction?
I think it's 57-51, if I recall right. Rashad Smith, he's been out for a few games. He's back tonight. Got the starting nod because he's a senior. At the early part of the season, Carson Smith was usually the leading scorer, but he has not been for a while. He's still scoring.
Yeah.
It's just not that all dependent upon Carson to score.
I think the last couple games, wasn't it Shane?
Yeah. Well, it was Jonah Martin. 3-point attempt by Rashad Smith is no good. Rebound taken out by Clarksville. Stewart once again. Pass underneath, turnaround jumper along the baseline. That was no good by Jeremiah Freeman. Rashad Smith. Oh, bad pass. Turnover. And I don't think I can keep turnovers.
No.
I think I removed that. We've been cutting down on Rock Creek's been cutting down on turnovers quite a bit. And nice move in, but a bad shot. Again, that was by Jake Corbett. Looked like he had a layup there. Just couldn't. And we got a whistle. What we got? We got
an untied shoe
by Rashad. Yeah, nice of the official to call that without burning a timeout. 6:03 to play, opening quarter. Clarksville 2, Rock Creek 0. Shane Edwards stands along the far sideline in front court. waiting for Rashad to tie his shoe. He finally gets it. Throws it in backcourt to Carson Smith. Clarksville also in a man-to-man defense. We're able to capitalize the other night with our big man, Jonah and Noah. Noah with the ball along the baseline, but he's bottled up, and they have to reset it once again. Noah had 13 points against Lanesville. Jonah had 16. Shane Edwards on the drive, throws it up, no good. He goes to the floor looking for a foul. Here comes Clarksville. Stewart down. Ball's knocked away, and nice play by Rashad Smith. He saves it in off of the Clarksville player. I believe that was Julian Gibson, if I got that right. Nice hustle on the part of the Lions on that. BJ, Rock Creek looked much more active on defense Wednesday night against Lanesville than they have most of the year.
Yes.
And
they're actually pretty energetic right now.
Yes. Well, it's senior night. You could tell. I was here for the JV game. Three-pointer, Carson Smith, no good. Rebound by Jamarcus Hamilton. You could tell during JV warm-ups, the varsity was out there. They were excited.
Yeah.
They were talking.
Yeah, normally the last few games they've come out like lethargic.
Yes, yeah. Stewart on the drive, fakes. He's cut off. Ball goes out of bounds, and what are we going to call it? Last touch by a Rock Creek player. I think it was off one of our players' feet. I'm not sure. Tie game, 4:46, opening quarter. Pass to Stewart from Hawkins, and cutting along the baseline, going up, and good.
Wow.
Is Jake Corbett. That was a nice play.
It was.
We got a foul on Noah Martin as well. So, got the old-fashioned potential three-point play.
It.
First foul of the game, obviously the first foul for Jonah as well. Jake Corbett has all 4 points for Clarksville, and he's going to try to make it 5. And he does. 5-2. Approaching the 4.5-minute mark. Jonah Martin off the bench. He'll be coming in next possession, next dead ball. Nice move by Carson Smith. Puts it off the glass, up and in. Brings the Lions to back within a single point. Carson Smith applying a whole lot of defensive pressure. And now they're trapping, and the ball is dribbled off of one of the Rock Creek players' feet once again. Calvin McEwen, he's the coach at Clarksville. He was an official 2 years ago, and he was a good official.
And then went into coaching after?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was an assistant coach at Clarksville prior to that. His dad was coach when he was playing, and his brother as well. And that has to be a foul. It's the same play as that happened the first trip down the court, but they didn't call it the first time. Carson just stuck his arm in there and fouled him. And that is a foul. That's first on Carson. Second on the Lions. Caleb Hawkins moves the ball into front court, goes to the right side. And the ball's knocked away from Jeremiah Freeman, picked up by the Lions. Turnover Clarksville. Shane Edwards out on the right-hand wing, looking for someone who goes in the paint. Pull up 10-footer is good by Shane Edwards. Nice move by Shane. And let's see. There you go. Now I got the right score, 6-5. I had a double entry there. Hawkins, nice move down the left-hand side of the lane.
Ooh.
And
timeout.
Lays it off the glass. Calvin McEwen calls a timeout. With 3:19 to play in the opening quarter, it's a full timeout. We'll be back in about a minute. All right, back. About 10 seconds to go before this timeout is over. First impressions, BJ?
A lot more energetic, way, like they're smoother. Their passes, not as many turnovers. They're just, you can tell that they really want to, end on a high note, right? Mm-hmm. End the season on a high note.
I was talking to some of the players, the last couple of days. They were really encouraged because they beat they beat Lanesville.
I think
on
that
Wednesday
helped.
night. Yes.
I think that helped.
So they got some hope.
Yes. For sure.
All right, Clarksville going to be full court pressing this time, man-to-man full. They wasn't much pressure. They back it off. Shane Edwards into front court. There's Carson Smith. He's looking for an opening to drive, and he can't find it. He finally gives it back over to Shane. Out deep on the right-hand wing. Shane goes in the paint again. Same play as last time, but this time it won't fall. Rebound taken out by Corbett.
That is Shane's shot, I think.
It is. He loves it. He loves to get in the paint there. Three-point attempt is really not good by Jeremiah Freeman. Down quickly are the Lions, and knocking it out was Freeman out of the hands of Jamarcus Hamilton. I'm 1 for 1.
There you go.
With Jamarcus.
There you go. Who is Jamarcus Russell?
Former football player, NFL
gotcha,
player.
Okay.
College and football, NFL. Pass into Shane, left-hand wing this time. Shane, the left hand. And we got an illegal pick set on Noah Martin. That's 2 on him. And that's usually bad news when Rock Creek gets into some
this early
foul issues. Yeah, that's his second foul. We're at the 2:38 mark of the opening period. And here comes Rashad Smith back into the game. He'll undoubtedly will replace Noah, I would think.
Yeah, yep. You can't lose your big man this early.
No. That's a preventative taking out instead of it's not upset with him or anything. And there goes Rob Goyen down to talk to Noah and just make sure he keeps his head, not down. All right, Clarksville way out on the perimeter. Hawkins' three-pointer is no good. Fight for the rebound. Jamarcus Hamilton comes out with it for the Lions. Ahead to Shane Smith quickly in front court. Shane Edwards.
You got to mess up on someone's name.
Three-pointer by Jonah Martin. Yes, I have to before the night's out. It's in my contract. 9-7 now. Lions with a 2-point lead. Freeman out to Hawkins. Over to Corbett, back to Hawkins. See, I've got these 3 guys' names already. Corbett, Hawkins, and Corbett, Hawkins, and Freeman. Into the game for Clarksville's number 11. His name is Tavian Utrera. Let's see what grade he's in. Utrera. Oh, knocked away.
He read that one.
Rashad chasing it down the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds.
Rashad read that one the whole time.
He couldn't touch it. Utrera's a junior. On the Clarksville roster, they only have 1 senior, and that's Corbett. 3 juniors. The rest are sophomores and freshmen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Building for the future, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
And ball's knocked away. Here comes Carson Smith, going to go down, but he's cut off. And they back it out to Rashad Smith. Rashad on the drive, gives it under to Shane Edwards.
That was a good pass.
That was a good pass, and thought it was going to score.
Yeah.
Pass down quickly. Corbett fakes and pass underneath, but back out. And they work a nice ball movement by Clarksville there. Pass underneath to Stewart is up and good. That is Zion Stewart. Tie game, 9-9, 45 seconds remaining in this opening period. Oh, bad pass by Rashad. I don't know who's passing it to, and I think it may have just slipped out of his hands. Former student here, Eden Reed, down here. And, well, we got to travel. Okay. Eden was a cheerleader. She left last year, not this year. Left last year. Went to Silver Creek, I thought. I could be wrong.
Floyd Central?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, going to play for the last shot, I would assume, down to 21 seconds. Shane looking for direction from Chris Brown. 15 seconds. Still just dribbling the ball, being guarded by Hawkins. Down to 8 seconds. Over to Jonah. We got an illegal pick. That's going to be on Jamarcus Hamilton, I do believe.
2 for 2.
Yep. Hot tonight. 2 for 2. On my game.
This kid I've known for 4 years. I've nailed his name.
Man, that was a long 3.6 seconds. Mm-hmm. All right, we're at the end of one quarter. The score is Rock Creek 9, Clarksville 9. We'll be back in just about a minute with all second quarter play.
Just never, they're always going to find a way.
Yes, yeah. All right, Rock Creek will have the ball to begin the second quarter of play. Once again, got a tie score at 9. Into the game for Rock Creek, we got Shane Edwards and Carson Smith, Rashad Smith, Jonah Martin, and Jamarcus Hamilton. I wonder how many times I can say his name tonight.
That's 3 for 3.
And get it correct. Rashad Smith. And there, Rock Creek just staying out beyond the arc on the perimeter. Got some coaching coming from the stands over here.
It's the best place for the coaching to come from.
Yes.
Shouts from
pass underneath to Jonah, off the glass, count it. And a foul as well.
You know when you get those shouts from faceless members of the crowd, the best times.
And that was foul. A foul was on Jake Corbett. That is his first. Jonah at the line for the old-fashioned three-point play, but it will not go. But Jamarcus Hamilton there for the rebound. Carson Smith races into front court to get the pass from Jamarcus. And we got a charge, I do believe, but I think Carson's straight arm. I think he gave him the Heisman.
I think so.
We'll see who they call it on. I'm not convinced.
There's the replay right here.
They called it on Clarksville.
So he comes in. Oh, he just straight up.
He just straight armed him. Yes. Yes. That's what I saw. All right, but they called it on Jeremiah Freeman instead for Clarksville. That's his first. You know it's going to be bad for one of the teams when the officials gather together and to discuss it.
In the second quarter even.
Somebody's going to be unhappy.
Yep.
Carson Smith, and he stumbles, but he gets the ball, and then he has it stripped from him. Utrera working. He's too much dribbling going on there. Ahead quickly to Freeman. Pass underneath to Hawkins. No foul.
That shot was very weird.
Yes, I think the Clarksville fans wanted a foul. Jamarcus Hamilton, nice move. Up and in. 13-9, 6.5 to go. Second quarter. I think we witnessed on that last trip down some immaturity on Clarksville's youth.
Oh, for sure. Rock
Creek in a trapping half court and a bad pass.
That right there, too.
Yes. from the freshman to the senior, way over the senior's head. Into the game for Clarksville is number 13, Todd Hillerick.
Yeah, the pass down low, it was a good pass, but that kid wasn't ready for it, nor did he know how to recover that throw and put it into use.
Correct. All right, Rock Creek with a chance to enjoy its biggest lead, which it is now, but make it even better. Jamarcus in the paint. A nice move by Jamarcus Hamilton.
3 in a row.
Yep. For Jamarcus, that gives him 6 points.
He must know that you're saying his name correctly.
Yeah, he's responding well to it. Positive reinforcement. And again, Rock Creek in the half-court trap, causing some havoc. And on the putback, up and in is Zion Stewart. As Jeremiah Freeman took the first shot, couldn't get it to fall. Rashad, nice move off the glass, up and in by Rashad Smith. For Rashad, that gives him 2 points for the game. 17-11, 6-point lead. Stewart over to Freeman, goes baseline, up and over Jonah Martin.
How many points for that guy?
2.
Oh, really?
That was 15, right?
Yep.
Make sure I saw it correctly.
Well, I'm thinking 12.
And once again, Jamarcus Hamilton open along the baseline, muscles it up and in. And Calvin McEwen has seen enough. He wants to discuss this 6-point lead for the Lions. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. It was 9-9 at the end of the first quarter. We've outscored them 10-4 to begin the second period. It's a good start to the quarter.
Yeah, they really hit a rally.
The half court, when they went to the half court trap, I think it created a lot of more energy. And,
for sure.
Coaches love getting your offense off of your defense.
For sure, absolutely.
Creating your offense off your defense, and that's what they've done here. All right, we got an official down. I've seen 2 of the 3 officials, but we got Eric over there on the far side. He's looking older here. He's been officiating a long, long time.
Which one, the guy?
No, the guy along the baseline.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that guy's been around since I was in school.
Yeah. Once again, the Lions half court, and getting open is Stewart.
Wow. How many points for that guy?
Stewart, that gives him 6.
Okay.
He's the leading scorer for Clarksville. He's just one ahead of Jake Corbett with 5. We approaching the halfway mark of the second period. Lions by 4, 19-15. There goes Shane. Thought he was going to go in the paint again, but didn't find a hole there. And Carson Smith, and he is hammered by Stewart as he goes up for the shot. For Stewart, that is his first. Nobody's in foul trouble other than Rock Creek's Noah Martin with 2. No one else has more than 1. Carson Smith with 2 points tonight. We'll try to add to that total there. He hits the first free throw. Five-point lead now for the Lions. Carson puts up the second one, and it won't fall. Rebound taken out by Julian Gibson. Ahead to Stewart in the paint. Pull-up 15-footer is no good. Rebound taken out by Rashad Smith. Here they come. Trying to get it quickly, but Clarksville recovers. Over to Jonah Martin. Throws up a quick 3 is no good. Fight for the rebound. Clarksville comes out with. We've got a foul called on looks like Shane Edwards.
So you think Jonah Martin getting a little chasing the dragon a little bit?
No, you had it keyed up there.
I got a card for it. That's only his second shot. He made the first. 50%. I'm okay with it.
I think they could have played for a better shot. We'll put it that way.
So.
Yeah, that was just quick. Okay, Clarksville in front court. Hawkins to Hillary, and the ball's knocked away from him. And bad pass from Jamarcus Hamilton, intercepted by Clarksville. And the ball is out of bounds off of Jeremiah Freeman for Clarksville, so it'll go back to the Lions. Back into the game for Clarksville, Jake Corbett replacing Zion Stewart. He gets a breather. I doubt if it'll be long. He's got a lot of athleticism that they need. Shane Edwards out on the left-hand wing, goes with his right hand, gives it up to Rashad Carson Smith, and the ball is knocked away and stolen by Freeman, Jeremiah Freeman. Corbett, trouble with the ball. They're going to have to work to get it over quickly. They finally do. Rashad Smith working on Freeman. Tried to pass it underneath to Gibson, but right there was Jonah Martin. Head quickly to Carson Smith. Pull up about 8-footer is no good, taken out by Hawkins for Clarksville. Corbett, and he can't track down the ball. He should have had the ball, actually, and that's what Calvin McEwen is telling him. Grab the ball, and he should have. 2:34, second quarter. Rock Creek Junior Lions, JV won easily tonight.
It was a 12:36 or something?
Something like that, yeah. 30, was it 12? Yeah.
At
one point it was 12. I don't remember what the final score was.
Yeah, it was up there.
They doubled them up, more than doubled them up. Rashad's got too much dribbling going on here. That's going to be on Jamarcus Hamilton, I believe.
A pick? The illegal pick?
Illegal pick. Or no, forget that. It was a timeout.
Okay, 30 seconds.
It looked like they were going to call a foul to me. But Chris Brown requested the timeout. I mean, there was nothing going on.
Yeah. It looked like Rashad had some open options. I don't know what I'm not down on the court. We have a bird's eye view. It's a little different. But.
Right. I mean, you know the old saying, nothing kills a good offense like too much dribbling.
Too much dribbling.
And he was just pounding the pavement there. It's hard for defenses to catch up with passes.
Oh, yeah.
Back and forth.
Yep. It does not look as cool, but you can get the ball around much faster by throwing it.
It's like baseball. You can throw it in from the outfield quicker than you can run it in, that's a lesson some kids just never ever
Our
learn.
team we had to learn it the hard way.
All right, Lions take the ball out once again in front court. And still just working around the perimeter, just trading places and giving up to the next person in line. Shane Edwards out on the right-hand side. Pass underneath to Jamarcus Hamilton, but a foul is going to be called on Jake Corbett from behind. Back into the game for Clarksville, Zion Stewart. And he replaces Todd Hillary. Five-point lead, Lions, 1:55, second quarter. And going to have trouble getting it in. Ball is almost stolen. There's Jonah Martin. He's bustling his way up there and puts it up and in. Nice move by Jonah Martin. Gives the Lions their largest lead of the night at 7:22.
He just worked that in there.
He did. He was not going to be denied. Three-point attempt. Got a three-pointer, first three-pointer of the night. Jeremiah Freeman. That was
no, Jonah Martin made it.
Oh, that's right. You're correct. First one for Clarksville then.
Yeah.
And that was much needed by them. They were just kind of
it was slipping away.
It was. Down to 4 points, 22-18. Pass to Jamarcus. Working, fake goes up, will not fall. Gets his own rebound where the putback is good.
It's a one-man team down there.
Jamarcus Hamilton now in double figures with 10. And out to Corbett, three-pointer, that's not good. Oh, but there to get it, Stewart, and he goes up for the shot, and it's knocked out of his hands, and it's ruled off of him as well. That's a tough play.
Stewart's good down low. When they took him out, they suffered.
Yes. 24-18, down to about 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And that's on Jonah. Illegal pick. For Jonah Martin, that's his first. Getting some good play underneath tonight for the Lions. Jamarcus Hamilton with 10. Jonah Martin with 7. About the 30-second mark, and I'm not sure if Clarksville's playing for the last shot or not. We'll see. Freeman back to Hawkins. They work it around Corbett. Corbett on the right side into Stewart, and he gives it up. Freeman fakes the 3, goes baseline. He's cut off. Ball's knocked away from him, and a accidental foul called on Rashad Smith.
Yeah, I think he couldn't stop himself.
No, too much momentum. He was actually going for the ball. 9.9 seconds. That's the third team foul on Rock Creek. And Hawkins just letting the clock run down. And nowhere to go. Stewart down to 1 second. They're knocking it out. And he does. Three-pointer, and it will not fall. So after at the half, the score reads, if I can get my mouse up there, Rock Creek 24, Clarksville 18. Let's take a look at the scoring for at halftime here. Get my mouse back where it belongs. Couple more. Okay, that got it. All right. Scoring for Clarksville, leading the way in scoring, 2 players with 5. Jeremiah Freeman and Jake Corbett with 5 apiece. Well, I'm sorry, I missed Zion Stewart. He has 6. So 6 for Stewart, 5 for Freeman, 5 for Corbett, 2 for Caleb Hawkins, and that's all the scoring for their 18 points. Leading the way for the Lions is Jamarcus Hamilton with 10. Jonah Martin with 7. And then it falls off to Carson Smith with 3, Shane Edwards with 2, and Rashad Smith with 2. And that's all that have scored for the Lions. I'm not sure what's going on here. Mrs. Riley is recognizing something here.
Cheerleaders were runner-up in something?
Oh.
Or they did well in sectionals.
Oh, okay. Are there... This is going to sound like a smart remark, and it's not meant to be.
Yep.
Are there, like, cheerleading tournaments, like, every week, every month?
I think so. Because
Can people be multiple state champs in 1 year?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know.
Depends on who's throwing it, I guess.
Because I see, like, I know when we went, but, the next week there was another school around here who placed well, and I thought they're not at the same place. All right. So, BJ, 6 years ago, I don't know if you remember or not, I was at lunch, and I was sitting at the tables out here, just outside, because I had 12 kids I had to watch for lunch.
Yep.
And you came walking by, and I said something to you. I said, do you think you can set us up where I could broadcast? And I was looking for, like, a radio broadcast.
Yep.
That's what I was looking for. Well, then COVID hit.
Yep.
And we streamed literally everything that we did here at school.
Yep.
That year. And it was later in the season. And you said you got it worked so we could do both audio and visual. And over in that corner on the left-hand side where the Clarksville cheerleaders are, you had a table set up.
I remember that.
We were plugged in. And you had like a boom mic for me. It was like a radio station mic. It hung down.
I remember that.
And that was our first game. It was against Borden. I remember doing it.
And we had gaming headphones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were flying by the seat of our pants. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, you were. So that was 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. And every year since then, we have streamed as many home games as we have had possible.
Yeah. Life happens.
Mm-hmm. The first basketball game I ever remember going to in my life was 1962, so that was 64 years ago.
Okay.
Since 1988, I have done nothing in my spare time other than practically doing something for high school sports.
Yep.
I was a sports writer for 17, 18 years. I ran my own streaming website where I did radio broadcast on that. I was on radio with Charlie Jenkins, Hall of Fame broadcaster Charlie Jenkins, for a number of times.
Okay.
I've been a PA announcer at 3 different schools for the last 25 years or so. And then we've done this the last 6 years. So this has basically been my adult life.
Yep.
Doing all this. I've got a birthday coming up in 2 weeks. It's not a round number. It's not a magic number, but it's a birthday. It reminds me how old I am.
Yep.
And this is going to be my last game. I don't know what you're going to do after this. Hopefully you can keep it up, and maybe you can find some kids that you could work with, and they can keep up the broadcast. I've got this game tonight, and then I've been asked to announce the sectional, the 1A sectional. At Borden next week, so I've got 7 games there that I'll be just PA announcing. And then that's it for that as well. So I'm going to be basically done with my high school sports. You know, I've coached before. I've been a PA announcer for softball, baseball, football, girls basketball, boys basketball, and volleyball. Remember we did the volleyball sectional here?
I do remember that.
You remember it well because I did the IHSA announcement, no broadcasting of this game.
As we're broadcasting
I remember you looked at me.
I
you
turned around and looked
at me.
Because I was like, does that pertain to us?
Did we get fined for that?
No, they
were gracious to us.
They did bring it up, though.
Yeah, and then we didn't stream it more after that. So anyway, this is, I'm calling it a career. I enjoy it. There hasn't been an overall time when I haven't enjoyed doing sports, and I love doing this. And we've had you and I have had a fun time together because you wouldn't say anything for about the first 2 or 3 games that we did.
I don't even know if I had a microphone in the beginning.
Yeah, you did. You were listening, and I put you on the spot. I said, BJ, what do you think about that? And you haven't shut up since. Well, in a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way. And we have the same sense of humor, and we see things very, very similarly. And it's been fun. It wouldn't be the same if you or I couldn't make fun of Zach Clark without both of us understanding what was going on, and other players too. So anyway, this ends for me, Rock Creek Broadcasting, and had a great time. Had a wonderful time, and I hope you can continue it. I hope you can find somebody.
Well, can't replace you. We'll figure we'll limp on.
Oh my gosh. I can get on. Well, I'll probably be at the games anyway.
Sure.
I mean, it's not a health issue. I've had health issues the last 2 years.
Yeah.
But I feel better now than I felt in 10 years.
Really? That's good.
I really do. I found out 2 years ago I had diabetes. I've had two surgeries in the last 2 years, 2 amputations. They amputated my toes 2 years ago and my left foot. They amputated me below the knee last April, and they told me I had diabetes at the time. I hadn't been to the doctor in decades, and I should have been.
It's under control now?
It's well under control. The difference in the way I feel is remarkable. I thought I was just getting older.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I felt so cruddy. Looking back and now knowing that I have diabetes, I realized that was diabetes. That's what it was. And actually the doctors in the hospital told me a lot of senior citizens who don't know they have diabetes, I'm a senior citizen, who don't know they have diabetes, they have the same thought that I had, that I'm just getting older. And really it was diabetes.
It just creeps up on you and you're not expecting it?
No, I mean, my mother-in-law told me, he said, beware of when you turn 60. And I'll be 69 in 2 weeks. Said, beware when you turn 60, your body starts falling apart.
Betraying you.
It was about 62 for me.
Oh, really?
When I first began, notice a lot of tiredness, just a whole lot. I used to go to bed every night 10:30 to 11. 9:30 is about my limit right now. Oh, yeah. And part of that is getting older, and part of it is getting smarter. I get up at 5:30 every day.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's where we stand. Again.
So we're taking applications.
Yes, yeah. Any applications, looking for qualified applicants.
Yeah.
I don't know what those qualifications
I'm
would
not
be,
100%. We'll see it when
you're the brains of this outfit. You're the technological brain, so you know what to do. I'm guessing you wouldn't like to be the play-by-play.
I can't imagine I'd be good at it.
Just because of all the other stuff you have to do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
But, we'll never know. We'll see. Luckily, this is the last home game this year.
Yeah.
If we got time to figure it all out.
Yeah, you got up until November next year. You got 8 whole months to take applications.
Originally, when we started, the goal was to have students kind of take over from, the media class I was teaching at the time. Just some, and then...
and we have begged students to do this, to participate in this.
And they all... They think it's a good idea. They really want to hear their own voice. They really want to say stuff. And then when put on the spot, they crumble.
Yeah. I just can't. It's my makeup. I love hearing my voice on the PA.
Your wife just wrote.
And she said.
As Bob Hope would say, thanks for all the memories. I love you.
Oh, good. Thank you, Denise. I got to announce over at University of Louisville softball field twice.
Oh, really?
And you talk about a wonderful PA system.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, my gosh. The only part that really had me, there was like a 3/4 of a second delay from when I spoke to when it actually. And so I had to close the window because I would hear my voice and
then it would come back and, yeah.
I announced Providence football for 5 years with your former wife, Alyssa. She was my spotter. And they have a wonderful PA system there as well. And I just love doing that. I can't imagine kids. I can. I mean, I'm probably the same way when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. Just gun shy, just not wanting to hear their voice. All right, to begin this second half, well, we burned the entire halftime.
Yeah.
That's good. That's first time ever. You didn't get to play the IHSA.
I did. We'll throw it at the end.
Oh, okay. Clarksville has the ball to begin this third quarter of action. And on the drive is Freeman off the glass. No good. Rebound up and in by Julian Gibson. That's his first points of the night. Makes it 24-20. Noah Martin back in for the Lions, back in the post. Clarksville's in a zone. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound by Jonah Martin. Pass to his brother Noah Martin. Overshoots it, puts it back up and in by Jamarcus Hamilton. Jamarcus was the one who shot the first shot in that sequence. And the last shot.
When we started doing this, did you keep stats on paper?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah. And I've done it off and on since then. We're using use a computer now with Google, and the stuff that you're allowed to put on there, I share with you. Like the box score and the capsule, game review, which that is extremely neat. 3-pointer, no good by Freeman.
The network, how everything just kind of works together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I keep it. It's just a simple spreadsheet. To me, it's simple anyway. That I keep score in, and it gives me the box, and it gives me a running score and everything. Carson Smith, 3-pointer, right-hand corner is up and good by Carson. And I've shared that spreadsheet with you. It has different tabs on it. Mm-hmm. The box and the data and the starters. 29-20, largest lead of the game for the Lions. Pulling away slowly, methodically.
Now John Harold said 57-51.
57-51. Turnover, Clarksville. Rock Creek in front court. The two Gretchens beside us spilled a drink.
Which one did it? We couldn't even tell.
I think it was 2.0. And we got a foul. That's going to go. Another offensive foul on the Lions. And look, Jamarcus Hamilton. He's asking the referee and demonstrating the referee what he thought had happened.
It seemed like that. Or hugging it out.
Yes. Wanted to tell him what a good friend he was.
Yeah.
Actually, Jamarcus is a very respectful
young
man. That foul's on Jamarcus. That is his second. He's a good representation as far as, character and stuff goes.
Yeah, I've never actually seen him argue with the ref. But he does question. He does ask for clarification.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he asked me for stuff like that in class last year, and he was always respectful. As a teacher, you always answer kids who ask like that.
100%.
Yeah. Three-pointer by Corbett, no good. A long rebound taken by Jonah Martin up to Carson Smith. Looking for an opening, but he has to give it up. Shane Edwards setting the offense. Oh, Jamarcus was wide open underneath. He was clapping. He wanted the ball, but couldn't get it to him. They finally do. He's working against Corbett. Has the ball knocked away from him, but he goes and retrieves it in the corner. And pass from Shane to a cutting Carson off an arm or head, and too much defense going to be called on Caleb Hawkins. That's his first. End of the game for Clarksville is Tavian Utrera.
Team's first.
And Caleb Hawkins is going to get a little discussion from Calvin McEwen. Also on the bench, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not, assistant coach is Jason Connell. He used to be the head coach at Clarksville when Calvin was a player.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had good records. Rock Creek back to a man-to-man defense for Clarksville, but a foul is going to be called on the drive. Carson was on the drive. That foul is on number 12. That's on Zion Stewart. That's his second.
12. Stewart, his second, team's second.
Shane Edwards over to Jonah Martin. He backs it out, back out to Shane between the circles. They're looking for Noah Martin underneath, but they can't quite get the ball to him. Jamarcus Hamilton along the baseline. He's working once again in the paint. Fakes, goes up. Jamarcus, nice move, but will not fall. Rebound taken by Julian Gibson. Too much defense. Trying to strip the ball from him was Shane Edwards. For Shane, that's his second, team's second of the quarter. 3:52 to play. This is kind of a fast game.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The game at Lanesville was a quick game the other night as well.
But we've had games where we're at in the game right now was about 9:30.
Right. And ball stolen by Rock Creek, and a foul is going to be called. Who's that? They didn't signal who that was on. Foul number 11. That is Tavian Ultrera. Yeah, I was at a game. I was at a girls' game late in the season, and I was sitting by my lifelong friend Randy Mobley, and it was an ugly, ugly game. I mean, just beyond ugly. He turned to me about halfway through the fourth quarter. He goes, "Greg, this game is about as long as a bad church service."
We've all been there.
Yes, we have. And a foul is going to be called on Clarksville. Foul on number 13, Todd Hillary. That's his first. Team's fourth. So Rock Creek will be shooting free throws the remainder of this quarter. Pass comes into Jamarcus. He's really working hard tonight, but he has the ball stolen away from him by Hawkins, and then he throws it away in front. Clarksville front court, down to Noah Martin. He's having trouble dribbling the ball. He finally kicks it out to Jonah. Three-pointer is no good, and we got a foul. So going down like bowling pins here. Is that on Shane again? That's on Shane. That's his third. Rashad Smith off the bench replacing Shane Edwards.
Shane wasn't even involved in the hit that caused the.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, I just saw the replay. Maybe he might have did something up top that I didn't see.
I didn't see it, and Shane had the bewildered look on his face.
Yeah, because.
But that's nothing unusual.
Jamarcus, that's also.
Yes. I mean, whenever a foul's called on him,
you just got to play dumb.
the mini Zach Clark. Mm-hmm. All right. About a 10-footer along the baseline by Zion Stewart is good. That gives him 8 points for the night.
I think somewhere high school players saw a person argue a call with a ref, and the ref went, "You're right, I'm sorry." And they all...
I can't imagine where they would have seen that ever in any level. Rock Creek with a 7-point lead, 29-22. Pull-up jumpers, no good by Jonah Martin. He was just inside the arc right there.
Chasing the dragon. I'm using it on that one.
That wasn't a three-pointer, but that's okay. He took a step into the paint. Hawkins, oh my gosh. He wanted to pass. He went up in the air. He committed the cardinal sin of passing. Never leave your feet if you're going to pass. And he had two people to pass it to, and they were both covered up. So he had no option but to travel with the ball. Just under 2 minutes to go in this third period. Pass in to Jamarcus. He is fouled. Somebody got him across the face. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was
21.
21. I think it was Corbett. It was. That is his third. Jamarcus Hamilton at the line to shoot two. In about a little over 3 weeks, BJ, I get to go to the eye doctor. And they're going to set me up for cataract surgery.
Oh, okay.
Tonight I'm seeing really well, but some nights I don't.
It comes and goes? Like it?
Yeah, it does. My right eye is worse than my left eye. Jamarcus hits a pair. That gives him 14 for the night. He's the leading scorer in the game. 8-point lead Lions. Their largest has been 9. And pull-up jumper is good in the lane by Todd Hillerick. Had some officiating from the crowd down our right side that time.
It's the best kind of officiating.
Yeah, I'm sure they listened to it. Don't you think?
I think so. Almost as much as listening to the student athlete discuss.
Yes. Don't you imagine the officials say, "Oh, I hadn't thought of that."
You're right. You're right. That wasn't charged. I'm sorry. You're right. I do need new glasses.
Nice drive by Rashad Smith, but Hawkins is going to be called for the foul. I think it was before the shot. However, they're giving him continuation on that. So Rashad Smith at the line to shoot two. Well, regardless, he's shooting two, even if it was before the shot, because it was the fifth foul. Hits the first one. It gives him 3 for the night. I bet his left leg's not cold. What do you think?
I mean, think of it. And also, if only one leg gets cold, why buy a pair of pants?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh dear me. I'll tell you at the end of the third quarter, I saw something.
This is the end of the fourth.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, this game's done.
Oh, I think the scoreboard's wrong.
Is it? Okay.
3-point attempt by Freeman is no good. Rebound Clarksville, but it's out of bounds. It'll stay at Clarksville.
Gotta be wrong.
I'm pretty sure this is the third quarter. It was 24-18 at the end of the half. I meant to share it with you. There's something on X, Twitter. Mm-hmm. And I'll share it with you at the end of the quarter. I laughed so hard I thought of you immediately.
So they just forgot to switch the thing, or maybe hit it twice.
Hit it twice accidentally, I'm guessing, or it's digital, so you press the button. It doesn't matter,
though, right? Like the game.
He must have hit the 4 instead of the 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Shot in the lane is good. That's by Hillerick. Lead down to 7 with 20 seconds to play. Carson Smith struggling on the dribble there. Down to 10 seconds. Rashad between the circles. Nice pick by Jamarcus Hamilton, and he picks up his dribble. Timeout by Chris Brown with 5.2 seconds to play. They weren't making any progress there. All right, I'll tell you what I saw. Mm-hmm. This was on X, Twitter. Mm-hmm. It was video from a game. I think it was a high school game. It sure looked like it. The kid intercepted the pass at midcourt, went down. He was a fairly tall kid, went up, missed the dunk. Okay? He immediately went to the ground, and then he got up, he started walking. And
it was a cramp.
He was a cramp.
It was a cramp.
Okay, that wasn't the funny. That was good enough. The funny part was they panned the student section of the crowd of the opposing team. They were dying. They were making fun of that guy because he had the cramp. Oh, my gosh.
And he did. He's like, oh, my God. He's probably this cramp. They'll buy it. They'll buy it.
I thought, man, I wish our crowd would do that. Our student section. We have a bigger crowd tonight. We've mentioned this already. It's senior night. So that's one. But we actually got students over in the student section tonight. So that's It must have been a whiteout.
We have alumni over here.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Was it a one? I never know what the themes are.
No. 3-pointer by Jonah at the end of the quarter is no good. Score after 3 quarters. Rock Creek 33. Clarksville 26. We'll be back in just a few moments with fourth quarter action. To begin this final 8 minutes of play, with Rock Creek leading 33-26, the Lions will have the ball out at midcourt. Shane Edwards stands right at midcourt, throws it in backcourt to Carson Smith. Clarksville back in a man-to-man defense, pass underneath to Noah Martin, and nice move up, but will not fall, but tipped in by Jamarcus Hamilton.
He's a beast today.
He is. This is like ultimate varsity game for him.
Oh, yeah.
He's up to 16 points now. He's just everywhere. Full of energy. And double dribble, yes. Todd Hillerick whistled for the double dribble. He picked it up, and he was complaining. He said, if I could read his lips right, he said, you used to have a player here named Zach Clark. And he says that I should argue with this.
Because he hasn't seen it work yet, but
but he's hopeful.
Lightning in a bottle.
Jonah Martin, about an 8-footer, no good. Rebound finally taken out by Stewart for Clarksville.
How many points does Stewart have?
Stewart has 8. He's the leading scorer for Clarksville.
He's good.
But they've only got 26.
Well, he's good for them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, those risky passes, that stressed me out.
That was dangerous. It's like a mortar lob, which your dad would know.
Could have never got away with that nice.
No. 3-pointer is no good. That was by Freeman. Noah Martin there for the rebound. Here come the Lions with a 9-point lead. And Carson Smith, 3 will not fall. Fight the rebound. There's Jamarcus. Once again, he earned that rebound.
Yes.
The Clarksville player was right there. Shane in the lane, and we've got Jonah Martin once again. In unbelief, Noah is, not Jonah. For Noah Martin, that is his third.
He is saying definitely it was not him.
It was somebody else in the area.
Definitely, yeah.
Yes. You're seeing things, ref. See, I'm 24. Carson is 22.
You see?
Yes. My brother is 20. It's one of those two guys. Still a 9-point lead, Lions. Clarksville not putting together much offense, and no good. Looked like he had an open shot, was Julian Gibson, but there was Rock Creek recovered on defense, and they really contested that shot. Had two players there. Jonah Martin was one.
Yeah, I thought they were going to call a foul. I mean, I didn't see a foul, but I saw a lot of arms.
You just figured, yeah, right. I'm the same way. I didn't see a foul either. Pass into Freeman, Jeremiah Freeman, and count the goal. And we got a foul as well. And who was that on? I wasn't watching. That was on. That was on Noah Martin. That is his fourth. And here comes Rashad Smith. At the line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play is Jeremiah Freeman. He has 7. And he got a technical called on somebody, either Chris Brown or Noah Martin.
Well, it must be Chris Brown because now he's sitting.
Nope.
Running his mouth, huh?
That is his 5th. Technicals count as personals as well. So they're going to get 3 free throws here and the ball. Gift right here.
So I'm guessing he was running.
Yeah, he was
talking.
I mean, it's what he does in class. Okay, so Jeremiah Freeman, they'll get 3 free throws here. This was the free throw for the foul. Seven, trying to carve into this 7-point lead. He hits the free throw.
This could be the old-fashioned 6-point play.
You don't have that to key up, do you?
No, I've never seen it happen.
No. Jake, excuse me. Jake Corbett now at the line to shoot the technicals. Now the first one way short. You can tell from the time it left his hand.
Or 5-point play. It'd be 5-point play.
Yeah, now it will be. Well, yeah, right. Well, but they'll have the ball out as well.
Oh, that's true.
And he misses the second free throw.
That
hurts their cause.
Yes, it does.
If they had hit all 3 of those free throws, it would have been down to 4. And then if they, by chance, hit a 3 here, it'd be down to 1.
Yep.
But as it is, it's 6 points.
But now Rock Creek is down their big guy. Their 6'5" dude down low.
Yep. Yeah, so Chris Brown doesn't have to sit now because technical was not on the bench. It was on the player. Oh, bad pass into backcourt. Yeah, Corbett, he's patting his own chest. Yeah, that was me. Well, yeah, that was him.
Yeah, I would say it wasn't the best pass I've seen.
It was a loser from the time it left his hand.
As soon as it left.
All right, so the Lions looks like they might survive this little scare.
Yeah, that little was a hiccup, but Clarksville wasn't able to capitalize on it like they should have.
No.
Missed post shots and then threw the ball away.
And once again, and a foul's going to be called on Caleb Hawkins. And that is his 3rd.
His 3rd. Team's 1st.
Carson looking underneath to Jonah, and we're going to have a foul called from the rear. That's on Julian Gibson. It's only the 2nd foul of the quarter for Clarksville, so Lions get the ball out of bounds along the baseline. Jonah Martin, right-hand side, into Rashad Smith, deep in the corner. Ball's knocked away, out of bounds by Todd Hillerick. I wonder if he's related to the Louisville Slugger people. When I played baseball back in the 70s, The bat didn't have Louisville Slugger on it. It had Hillerick and Bradsby.
Really?
As the logo. Yep.
And the Louisville Slugger was the bat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, about a 12-footer by Carson Smith, and it was a unique logo. It was better than the Louisville Slugger logo.
So the brand, the company was the Hillard one, and then
Hillard and Bradford.
The Louisville Slugger was their bat.
Yes.
And then, okay.
Yes.
I did not know that.
We're going to have a foul called on Jamarcus Hamilton.
What do you have Clarksville at? 29? Or
I've got them at 29.
Okay.
Yeah, 37 to 29.
Oh, I got the wrong. Okay. I gave the points to the wrong person.
Okay. Pass underneath to Stewart, goes up off the glass, will not fall. Gibson with the follow, count it, and a foul as well. So Rock Creek hadn't survived this yet. And that foul is on Shane Edwards. That's 4 on him. Well, the fouls are pretty much even, 15 to 13. If you take away Noah's technical, it'd be 14 to 13. So people shouldn't be complaining about that, because that's what referees are always supposed to do, right? Have an equal amount of fouls. Yeah. Whoa, what a shot.
Exactly on each side.
But Clarksville gets the rebound to Freeman. Freeman out on the left-hand wing. 6-point lead for the Lions, 4:40. Freeman, three-pointer, no good. And there's Carson Smith for the rebound.
Yeah, refs like to spread out the fouls. They only have a certain amount to give. You want to be fair with them.
You know, if you really subscribe to that theory, you have to describe they have to even up everything.
Yes.
Have to.
And keep track of all that.
Turnovers, points, everything.
Yep.
Has to be an overtime game. And after the turnover, there is Zion Stewart on the racing down the court. He is whistled for the charging foul. Nice setup on the charge.
I have heard people argue that, though.
Yeah, about getting the fouls even?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
You've been calling on us all game. Like, well, they have been performing the fouls.
Yes. I was at a game not too long ago. Nice move by Jamarcus, and foul's going to be called on Clarksville. I was at a game just a few weeks ago. I was announcing. And that foul's on Zion Stewart. That's his 4th. Okay. The visiting team, the home team, got called for 5 fouls in the first 2.5 minutes.
Oh, my.
All right, so the visiting team was shooting 2 free throws for the last 5.5 minutes of the quarter. From that point on, the visiting team crowd behind me complained that the officials weren't calling anything. Jamarcus hits a pair. That gives him 17. I mean, that was just unbelievable. Really unbelievable. 8-point lead for the Lions, and the ball is through Stewart's hands, goes sailing out of bounds. Jake Corbett back into the game for Clarksville, and somebody needs to leave. There it goes, Julian Gibson. I mean, they were belly aching. I almost requested the AD come over and remove them.
Oh, it was that bad?
It was that bad. It was just stupid. Pass into Jonah Martin in the paint, spins off the glass, will not fall. And once again, there is Jamarcus Hamilton.
Just killing it today. Was it 19?
19 points. Actually, he may have 20. I think I missed a free throw by him. Yeah, I'm 2 points short on Clarksville as well.
I got 41-31.
Well, I've got 41-29. That's what I'm saying. It's probably a typo on my part. And up for the shot is good by Todd Hillerick. Down to 8-point lead. I've just got to figure out who scored for them. Pass underneath to Jonah. Once again, back to the basket, out to Shane. Nice move by Shane Edwards off the glass, up and in. That gives 4 points to Shane. 10-point lead for the Lions, 2:25 to play in the game. Nice move, but a nice block, nice defense That was a nice move by Hillerick, but blocked by Jonah Martin. And a pass ahead to Rashad Smith is a layup. That's good. Let me see if I can backtrack and see where I made my mistake. Don't know, don't care. I'm just 2 points off. And it's been recently. I mean, they've only scored, well, they've scored 7 points this quarter. Okay, well, we'll just keep it at that. I'll just stipulate at the end I'm 2 points off. All right, well, they pulled it out. This is the largest lead of the game, 12 points, 45-33.
I didn't even get to see that layup. I didn't switch cameras in time.
Oh, no. It was good. It was real good. Was that Star Wars thing?
I couldn't tell. It sounded something like that.
Somewhat, yes. Not exactly. Every once in a while I play that in the morning in the gym. Kids don't know what it is.
Really?
No. Really amazes me.
Considering how popular Star Wars is, but I guess maybe not the originals.
All right, here comes Clarksville down by 12. And Rock Creek in a half-court trap once again. All kinds of havoc. Pass thrown away by Clarksville. 2:04 remaining in this game. This has been a more fun game to announce than many of them we've.
Well, it was high energy most of the time here, other than the.
And who it is? Yes, it is Jamarcus Hamilton off the glass from the right-hand side of the lane. A foul is called as well.
And it's fun watching him have like the best game of his
senior
career.
night.
Yeah,
yes,
insane.
That foul is on Zion Stewart, and that's his 5th. He goes to the bench. 14-point lead. Two years ago when Jamarcus was on JV, this is the way he played all the time. And he looked so tentative last year and most of this year. I said to him once in class last year, I said, why don't you play like you did on JV? I said, you're just too uptight. This is what they need.
Yes.
Clarksville in front court, triple team up Freeman. No good, foul's going to be called.
Well, it's better late than never, but it makes you wonder, where has this player been the whole season? They've been missing on this team, like, the leader, the person who they can rally behind.
That foul was on Jonah Martin. That's his 2nd. Free throw up by Freeman is good. We had a new player in for Clarksville, Jackson Brooks, but he goes to the bench. I'm assuming he may have been in for fouling purposes. I don't know. Freeman hits a couple. It gives him double digits with 10. He's the leading scorer for Clarksville. Nice crossover by Shane Pass underneath to Jonah Martin up and in. These last 2 games, the Lions, the game against Lanesville, the game tonight, best they've looked all year.
Yes. You're kind of curious how far this team could have went.
Yes.
In the season.
Right. Hawkins, good, about a 17-footer.
Because this definitely is not the team that we saw play these other times.
No. There were some painful moments watching those other games. Jonah Martin, I think he wanted to shoot.
Ooh.
Pass underneath. A nice pass by Carson. But stolen by Clarksville. And they struggle with a lot of things. Their youth shows often. Turnaround by Freeman is good. Nice turnaround jumper. About a 10-footer. So it's down to 11-point lead with 34 seconds. My question is, why would you call a timeout with 34 seconds? You're down by 11. Are there any 11-point plays?
Yeah, you're like, okay, we need
in
that.
Your playbook.
It's like nuclear codes for the state. They'll crack 2 keys, they open them up, and it's the 11-point play.
Yes.
Can only use it at certain times now. Or they bring in the ringer. He pulls off his warm up.
Right.
7.5 foot tall man.
We've really, I mentioned to you this to you off there. We've really had good responses this year. We've had a lot of views, the most we've ever had. Mm-hmm. People watching the game, and we appreciate that. We really do. It inflates our ego. We'll put it that way.
Yes, we talk about it for days.
5 years now, BJ, you remember that game we did?
That
we had 1,700 views. I know what your answer would be. It's going to be no. Oh, they beat the press easily.
That was.
We're going to have a foul call on Freeman. I think it's Freeman. It's either Freeman or Brooks.
I've never seen him break the press like that.
Quickly. Yeah, just. I learned a long time when I was a newspaper writer talking to coaches. You can press a team who is lower than you skill-wise or average with you, and you can have some success. A team who is better than you, they're going to get layups.
Oh, yeah.
They beat the press. All right, we come into the game. Jordan Newton and Chris Brown, nice gesture to give Jamarcus Hamilton a special ovation when he comes out. He ends up with 23 points.
Yeah, definitely the MVP of the game.
Oh, definitely. Jonah hits the second one. And here comes Caleb Hall, and who's he going to replace? He's got another senior. Carson Smith. Carson ends up with 8 points tonight. And still just looking for a shot. Hawkins, 2-pointer by Hawkins. And we've got a timeout call. It's just a substitution timeout. Devin King replacing Rashad Smith. That's all the seniors. And also JT Mattingly replacing.
It is the
Jonas.
JV starters.
Yep, you're right. These are the JV starters. I don't think
Shane.
JT didn't start tonight.
Okay.
No.
What can they do in 15 seconds?
Well, you hope they can get it across midcourt and then just hold the ball. Pass over to Caleb Hall to Devin King. He's going to shoot.
Well, he'll be at the
Devin
line.
has a shooter's conscience.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. He would be, I don't know, get a little like muscle on him, so he's a little less timid, and I think he'd be a great player.
Yeah, but he's a junior.
That's true. Yeah, but he's small like a freshman.
Devin King at the line. And hits the free throw. And second free throw is good. And end of the game, Rock Creek Lions win their last 2 games of the regular season. They beat Clarksville tonight 53-41. It's a good win for the Lions. Let's see, that brings the Lions record to 6 wins and 17 losses. They play Borden. They play at the Borden sectional on Tuesday night, where they will face Lanesville, and they really kind of got the momentum going here, going into the sectional.
Oh yeah.
I was going. Oh, shoot, I forgot to do that. I was going to make a bracket so you could show on the screen. First game, Rock Creek plays Tuesday night, first game of the sectional. They play Lanesville. That is followed by West Washington and Henryville. Those are the two favorites in the sectional. West Washington is the overall favorite. Wednesday night, you have Borden versus Christian Academy, followed by New Washington and South Central. And then Friday night, the winners of the Tuesday night game and the winners of the Wednesday night game will play each other, and then Saturday it's the championship. Let's take a look at final scoring here. For Clarksville, and now I'm 2 points shy. So somebody's got 2 more points than what I have. I've got, leading the way was Jeremiah Freeman with 12. I had Zion Stewart with 8. I think one of those two are missing the 2 points that I'm missing.
Okay.
Or it could be Todd Hillerick. He has 6. Caleb Hawkins has 6. Jake Corbett has 5. Julian Gibson ended up with 2. For the Lions, leading the way was Jamarcus Hamilton with 23 points. Big night.
Yeah, big.
Career night for Jamarcus. Second was Jonah Martin with 10. Carson Smith had 8. Rashad Smith had 6. Shane Edwards 4. And Devin King, I've got him in the book as Amari Wycliffe, but that was actually Devin King.
Yeah.
He's wearing that. Goodbye, Gretchen Edwards. All right. Okay. So anyway, I don't think I missed anybody in there. Rashad Smith 6, Jamarcus Hamilton 23, Shane Edwards 4, Jonah Martin 10, Carson Smith 8. Noah Martin had a tough night. He ended up with 0 points, but he fouled out. And then Devin King had 2. So once again, Rock Creek advances to 6-17. Clarksville falls to 4-18, and they will both be in action on sectional whenever that for them. Let's see.
You said Tuesday?
Tuesday for us. I believe it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday for Clarksville. They play against Mitchell.
And who does the Lions play?
We play Lanesville, the team we beat the other night by 3 points. So we played better tonight than we did against Lanesville. So
this was, if they play like this, I think it'll be a good game.
They ought to beat Lanesville if they do that. I don't know what Lanesville kept in reserve.
Yeah.
Didn't show a whole lot. I know Chris said he didn't want to show much either. So anyway, well, we've concluded season number 6 here at Rock Creek Streaming. We certainly appreciate all of your viewing us and comments and watching our games. So, any last thoughts from you?
No, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, I looked forward to it. This year was harder, just schedules-wise and things like that. It got tough.
Odd scheduling and a couple cancellations.
But no, I've always enjoyed this. So,
yeah,
was sad to see you go.
Well, it's just time. That's all I can say. I don't know how else to put it. I'm not mad at anybody. Not worn out. I'm just ready to give it up. Like I said, since 1988. That's 38 years.
Yeah,
I've done nothing but sports.
We'll start interviewing your replacements.
Yeah, I'll sit in on them if you want to. If you get any, it's doubtful you'll get any. All right, from Rock Creek Community Academy, along with B.J. Perro.